So this challenge took me a little over 50 hours, but if you had a team like this, it would take you about 35. What's going on, Diablos? Welcome back to the channel. If you do not want to hear me talk about a lot of statistics, go to about the 3 minute and 45 second mark and we will ID all this gear. So day one was a pretty good day. We averaged over 15%. It was 15 set drops on 91 runs. Day two was not too good. It was 17 set drops on 130 runs. Day three was 20 set drops on 131 runs. Make sure I'm reading all this correctly. Yes. And then day four was actually really good. It was 26 set drops on 148 runs. Ultimately, what that comes down to is a little over a 15% drop rate. Do not get too discouraged, because no, twice in this series there were 15 runs without a set drop. But also twice in this series there were 4 runs in a row with a set drop. So it is always going to hover around that 15% mark. We received 15 belts. Make sure I'm counting these correctly. Yes, 15 belts, 26 boots, which we do not want boots at all, 18 gloves, and 21 amulets. And I'm hoping for just one good roll out of those amulets. That would be awesome. Surprisingly, only 21 legendaries dropped. That is just over a 4% drop rate. One of the legendary items didn't even come from Sargoth. It came from a random mob in the dungeon, which was a nice surprise. But that is just, they need to up that a little bit. 5%, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I will take 5% at this point, but I think 10% a legendary drop rate, potentially getting a legendary every 10 runs off of a final boss, or increasing the drop rate on the mini bosses, is not unrealistic. So right after I'm done uploading this video, my wife and hopefully Basics, because we're in a warband together, and it would be awesome to get a 4th player on that warband, are going to run GOATs, a marathon. And I'm potentially, if it takes more than 18 hours, I cannot make any promises, but potentially going to go for 60 legendaries. Now, if I can get 60 legendaries off of random little mobs in the real world, and not in the real world, in the game's world, then I should be able to farm legendaries off of a final boss or mini bosses, maybe close to as fast. They are bigger threats. I don't know, just my thoughts on it. I was just really bummed out about that legendary drop rate. But this team right here was a pleasure. They just deleted everything. Would have been nice to get more runs in. Special shout out to my wife for doing 100 runs with me. Basics. And Yam. Yam did over 250 runs. Thank you so much, bro. It is the moment of truth, fam. Was it all worth it? If you've seen any of these ID sessions in the past, you'll know that some of them have gone very poorly. You'll also notice that there are only 12 legendaries here. That is because I kept IDing the regular legendaries to make room, because we only have one stash tab, which really sucks, honestly. Alright, let's do that walk. Please, please don't suck. These, we wouldn't really use these for a long period of time anyway. None of them are going to be a part of our set. But regardless, I want to see some up arrows. Pretty please. Let's go. How many items are in the inventory? 52. Oh, hey, this is an unexpected surprise. That is an increase, only an increase of 3, but a very welcome surprise. Thank you so much. And we are not saying any, not, that is a sad day at the office, fam. So just know there will be days like this. Look at that. There is not one up arrow from any of these. We do have a triple stat, though. The Shepherd's Call. I was interested in one day seeing how that 6% crit rate we would get when we summoned our Mystic Allies would work out. But also not one upgrade from the gloves. Not one single pair. There are some triple slots here. But these rolled extremely poorly. Oh, well, the belts and the amulets, that is much more important for our account. But if I didn't have a reason to be nervous before, I certainly have a reason to be nervous now. Let's make room. We'll get rid of all these. I could care less about all of them. But I had dreamed of seeing many up arrows. That dream has become a nightmare. Okay, get out of here. Give us enough materials for one crystal. Hey, there's 40. There's a crystal right there. Let's swap. Congratulations. You have achieved one enigmatic crystal. Ouch. Ouch, fam. Okay. Please don't suck. Please. I mean, we did get 3 combat rating from the weapon. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm a little bit in shock. I did not think it would go that poorly. The good news is, though, as soon as everyone starts getting Paragon 80, we're going to experience Hell 3, and all of the drops in Hell 3 are going to be better. But that is just... Okay. So, I'm going to do a little chant, forgive me. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. Oh, please, don't let the amulets suck. 21 amulets, there has to be one good one. And the belts. I would like the belts to be good, even though the belts are just a placeholder. Please, please, don't suck. Okay. Let's go. 36. Not one up arrow on the belt. We do have a double up arrow on the amulet. And that is going to be an increase of 14. With triple sockets, this is an increase of a little bit more. That is a triple stat. I'm happy to see that. We did get a triple. And that is an increase of 20 on the combat rating. But it only has 2 sockets. If you're looking just for combat rating, this would be the way to go. If you're looking for armor or crit rate, this would be the way to go. See, damage done to players increased. That would be great for PvP. I'm going to hold on to both these regardless. I love movement speed though. So we can get a reduction in damage, or we can get an increase in damage. I'm going to go with this for now because we're going to be farming outdoor areas. Oh, that... But that is part of our set. So we only require the belt. Now, was this worth it? If we weren't geared to begin with, I would say sure. Sure, this would be worth it. But those rolls were what? They were really rough. And let's see what our ending 1893. I dreamed of getting 2K before H3. It's not looking like it's gonna happen. Wish me luck today, fam. 60 legendaries. Can we finally get that 2000 combat rating? I hope y'all have a great day. I hope your rolls on these are better than mine. Eat some good food. And above all else, smash